This podcast encourages and empowers you to create your own unique real story, develop your own unique real statement, and discover your own unique real self. The power is yours. Good night, Didi King. How are you doing on this wonderful, beautiful night?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking.
You're welcome. Now, what part of the world are you in, Didi?
I'm in the U.S., in the Midwest, the very, very cold Wisconsin.
Ooh. When you say cold, what are we talking about? Like, probably 0 degrees?
Today it was in the teens. A couple weeks ago, we had a wind chill of negative 50, so not fun.
Oh my gosh, what do you wear when there's those types of temperature? Please know you're getting this from the guy in the Caribbean, yeah? So
lots of layers, and we don't go outside much.
So there's a lot of time for family, is it, in the indoors?
Yes, but my kids are all pretty much grown up, so I don't see a whole lot of them.
Ooh, so you get you time.
Yes, very much so.
That's cool. Well, Didi, do tell me, which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this specific time in history?
Well, we met on LinkedIn, and that would be through my profile as a personal development coach.
Ooh, do you have fun doing that?
I love it. Absolutely love it.
What's the most favorite part of being a coach for you?
My favorite part is when my clients have an aha moment, when they really understand the new concepts that I'm trying to teach them, that they really have the power to change whatever it is they want to change through their thinking.
Do you usually see the answer for them and then get them to it? Or is it that you both kind of uncover the answer in a coaching session?
Well, I've got a pretty good intuitive sense, and so I will feel what it is that they're looking for, but I want them to find it. I won't tell them what it is.
Ooh, so who did you learn that from? That instinctiveness, that intuition?
It's just been a part of me since I was little. And everybody has intuition, but not very many people use it. So I've used it all of my life, and it's served me very, very well.
I've seen where not using intuition can get you into challenges when it is one of your talents. Why will you continue to repeat the skill to ensure that you're using it?
Well, intuition is really our connection to however you view the higher power, and that's our guiding star, so to speak. And when you're really in harmony with that spiritual side, and you listen and you follow, that's when things unfold very clearly for you.
It's when the magic happens, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where's the best place for someone that's listening to connect with you?
They can connect with me on LinkedIn. I think I'm the only Didi King on LinkedIn. They can connect with me on Facebook. I have a page called Didi King, the Positive Momentum Coach, or they can find me on my website, didiking.com, and it's DIDIKING.
Let me check and see if you're the only Didi King on LinkedIn. That was interesting. There are other Didi Kings. Ha, 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 Didi.
Oh, is there?
Yes,
Aww.
But no one has a profile like yours. Like, yours is the only one that actually has a picture. Yes.
Okay.
So there we go. She is the only person on LinkedIn with a real picture. Boom. Well, do tell me one other thing that you've done consistently over the last 3 years, please, Didi.
Consistently over the last 3 years, I would consider myself a very good mom.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel really good because I'm giving my kids something that I didn't really get, helping them to be independent, helping them to have confidence so that they can make their own decisions.
Thinking into results, were you able to impart that to your children as well?
Yes, and to a point where they sometimes tell me, Mom, if I hear the word paradigm again, I'm just... But I know they're listening.
Yeah, definitely. I think I had an encounter with Bob Proctor's material with Thinking into Results. It was pretty fascinating. Have you heard of it as well?
Well, that's what I'm teaching is Bob Proctor's Thinking into Results.
Would you believe that I asked you that question knowing that you were doing that for you to be able to say that you are doing that? Would you believe that?
Well, if you were doing your due diligence, you probably found that on my profile.
Thinking into results. Come on, that's what it's about, right? Thinking into results. Love
It
it.
is.
Love it. Love
It
it.
is.
So tell
We're
us.
thinking
Sure.
we are thinking into our results all the time, but most of the time we're thinking by default instead of on purpose.
Yeah, yeah. Now that sounds like something you've told your children many times.
Yes.
So why would you suggest to someone that's listening, someone that doesn't understand the concept, why they should begin thinking into results?
Well, if you are looking at the results that you have right now and you're not happy with them, you want to understand that where you are right now is a culmination of what you've been thinking up to this point. And you have the ability to change that at any moment because we have the choice of thought. And so you can choose at any moment to think positively or to think negatively. And when you really understand that concept, that's when you can really change things in your life.
I think a coach is very much needed for this part as well, amazing audience, because there are many fears that do pop up, even when you're faced with the truth of it's possible by changing the way you think. It's necessary to understand as well that you deserve more. And that's where a coach like Didi comes in. Is that accurate, Didi?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, Didi King, let's switch gears for a moment now. Let me invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm blue Caribbean water. Didi, what is your earliest childhood memory?
I have memories of dreams that I had when I was probably 2 years old. They were very vivid, and I, the reason I can remember them is just because I do have very vivid dreams, and they stick with me. So I have dreams of our house being on fire. It never was, but I just remember the fear of it, and it really stuck with me.
Why do you think these memories are so clear to you?
I don't know. I think just because I've got such an active mind.
How do you see that connecting to who you are today?
Well, I'm always wanting to learn. I'm always wanting to keep my mind active and to grow and to, become the best me so that I can impart that on my family and on my clients.
That's pretty amazing, though, Didi, that I know that it's one thing to excite the thought while awake, but it's really another thing to have that excited as well while you're asleep. Is it terrifying or is it exciting?
Well, I don't think it's terrifying, but it's just, I always find dreams interesting because you could see symbolism in them if you choose to. Our subconscious mind is active all the time. Our subconscious mind doesn't go to sleep when we do, but our conscious mind does. And so our imagination is much more vivid when we're sleeping.
But it does have that disconnect, right? Like, okay, that wasn't real. Compared to, yeah. All right. If we fast forward to when you were 12, what was your favorite song?
Pretty much anything by the band Styx, but my very favorite one is their song Come Sail Away.
All right. Love it. Didi, well, this has been a great pleasure, but we've arrived at our destination. But before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form. So it's going to be yes or no. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready?
Okay.
Didi, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
All of my clients.
Are you married?
I am.
Do you have children? You said yes.
Yes, I have 3 children.
Do you believe in God?
I believe in the concept of it. I see God as everything. I don't see God in a religious sense, but more in a spiritual sense that there is God in everything because of all the beauty that there is.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
I do.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No.
How about 3 hours a week?
Yes.
What about screen time, the phone and the computer? Is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
Well, computer, if you count work time, I work on my computer, so yes, then it would be more than 8 hours a day.
All right, Didi, if you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents who you are, Didi King, what would you say that is?
That I am the only one like me. I'm here to love, learn, grow, have fun, and experience joy, and all I desire comes as a result of that.
Love it. Didi, this was such a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Just know that you have the ability to be, do, and have anything that you want.
Didi King, thank you for being on what is inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
This segment has been brought to you by Amazel Enterprise.